You guys are in the title, but I'll repeat it. We are rebuilding the Dolphins. Going to make no fan hub changes, unfortunately. So there'll be no 2022 rosters. But that is because I want to be able to play for as long as possible without any glitches. Fan hub changes here, except for the leagues. And Mitch, since you are the only one here, I'm going to give you the option of who we are going to kick out. Para. We can kick Para out. They haven't won a comp in 50 years. Because you are the only one here, and I appreciate you, I am going to kick Parramatta out of the competition. We are only going to play the grand final, and we're going to play all 10 seasons, or until we win the premiership. So, we're coaching, and obviously, we are taking over the mighty Red Cliff Dolphins. No need to be a part of any of this. We're going to try and sign a star player. And let's go with the most expensive one. We want to attract players, so we'll go there. Alright, so having a look at our roster. Doesn't give us ages, unfortunately. Matty Lodge we have. Outside of him, we have Jonas Pearson on the wing. Look, this first year is going to be a complete write-off because we have absolutely no one. And I'm pretty much happy to let everyone go except for Matthew Lodge and maybe Pearson. And of course, depending on how any one of these guys develops. Guys, don't forget, smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and get involved in that live chat. Or if you're watching on YouTube afterwards, that comment section. We currently, let's just simulate. So recruiting being open. We currently sit dead last without a win. That is absolutely no surprise to anyone. Sup Rice W. We've scored 24 points all year, considered 256, and have a foreign against of negative 232. That is disgusting, but let's get into the thick of it. We can sign pretty much everyone. Look how many players we have out of contract. Pretty much everyone here. That is awesome to see, and I'm happy to get rid of them all. Let's rebuild this roster. I'm going to re-sign Matt Lodge on a 300 and... We'll see if we can get him for 300. Alright, we're going to keep Matthew Lodge. We can get William Kennedy, but he's only 66 rated, unfortunately. Sign JT. We'll see if JT's available. Nathan Davis could be a good signing at 21 years old. We could get Kyle Flanagan. Here's probably a realistic signing. Guys, I'm going to make the executive decision. I reckon we go out and I'm going to sign Kyle Flanagan as our first ever signing in this career mode, and I'm happy to wrap him up for a long time. And there we go. Kyle Flanagan is coming to the Dolphins. And actually, you know what? I know he didn't have the best end of his career, but I feel like the Dolphins back then, Darius Boyd, Wayne Bennett, that connection, let's bring him over. Let's bring Darius Boyd to the Dolphins. Try and get him for a bit less. And he has decided to stay loyal. Alright, well, we're not going to be able to sign anyone who's 85 and above. Let's get Nelson. So young, he's a beast. Let's sign him. 320, let's tag him for 3 years. And there we go. We have Nelson. Let's just sign Kurt, man. He's a Queensland. Let's bring him back to Queensland. We'll pay him overs, and we'll just take him for a year. Everyone goes for him. Let's go for Alex Johnson, eh? Let's go for Alex Johnson. 2-year deal. And there we go. And I think I'm going to go and snag Remus Smith. He's cheap as, and we can have him for a long time, especially if he wants to develop. We've got a fullback, 2 wingers. Let's go for some centers now. Let's go with, oh, there we go, a young Jaden Sewer. Let's snag him up for 2 years. And then I feel like, let's give Callum Watkins a shot from the Super League. Actually, Jordan Kahu's cheaper. We'll get Jordan Kahu. He's another realistic signing. Our boy, Jay Nicarima, 80 years old, only 20. He wants a big contract though. We can get Drew Hutchinson as well. But I feel like Jay Nicarima. Let's get a young halves combo going early, but we'll only sign him. We won't sign him for the 3 years, let's sign him for 2. Why do we have 2 Matt Lodges? We have 2 Matt Lodges. We'll get Boyle for a year. You know what? I'm happy to go Carl Lawton. 80, 21 overall. I'm actually happy to get him long term. Let's sign him for 3 years. There we go. Second rowers. Johnny Bateman. I'm getting Johnny Bateman. Sorry, we weren't in real life. I must snag him for 2 years. Never mind. Alex Barr, 73-21. Let's get him another Bronco. Let's get him for 3 years. Let's snag him up long term. And then we'll get Alex Glenn for 2 years as well. Troy, I have actually turned injuries off. So there's no need to worry about injuries. Let's get George Fay. Let's get George Fay, whatever his name is. 280 for... We'll snag him for long term. Hopefully he can develop. All right. Now let's sign some backup. Sam Stone. He's young. Let's see if we can snag him up for 2 years. Cade Cast. Let's get Cade Cast. 230 for 2 years. There we go. Cade Cast, back up 5'8". We'll go to this Dean bloke from the Panthers. 233. You can have a 1 year deal though. Let's sign Tom Uppercheck and we'll have Jaden Sewer be our backup for a year. Let's sign Nathan Davies for 2 years. Nathan Davis for a year then. Alright. This team will definitely not be special, but it should be alright. Let's simulate to the end of the year, and let's just accept our fate with the wooden spoon. To get straight into Season 2, we'll go with the sign a star player again, and let's see how we go. Our roster is still pretty poor, to be perfectly honest. I thought I released all these guys. They better not eat into our bloody salary cap, man. They better not. Let's see how we go in Season 2. Recruitment time. We currently bottom 4. Bit of an improvement. I expect that though. This is pretty much our first season. Recruiting is open for 2018. We have a couple players off contract. But let's straight away release some of these guys. Vunivalu, Edwards. I'm happy to get Dylan Edwards. Yeah, let's get Dylan Edwards. Oh, did not mean to do that. 83, 22, 600. We're going to save about 150k. I'm happy to do that. Let's go. I don't want to lowball him. We'll try and sign Edwards for 2 years. There we go. We got Edwards. All right. That means we can release Kurt Mann. Justin Olam. We get 73 rated, 24. I might do that. I might go get Justin Olam and then we can let go of Nathan Davis, because that's going to save us a bunch of money, and I'm happy to get him for 2 years. Let's go and let's get ourselves Jimmy the Jet. Let's try and snag him for 550. 3 year deal. Adam Finnell-Blake is probably the best option, bang for buck. Although Junior Puller isn't that much more expensive. Can we get him for 560 and 3 year deal? Yes, we can. All right. This is my rebuild. I'm going to get Sam Burgess. And I'm going to get him long term. Never mind, he stayed loyal. Alright. Instead of him then, we will get Jack Stockwell, 26 only. He looks pretty good. We'll get him 440, and let's get him for... let's just give him a bigger contract. Wow, we have 39 players registered for next year. Let's just snag him on a 1 year deal then. Alright. Probably won't make any inroads next year either. We're just going to wait for that period where we just have a bunch of big names off contract. Let's simulate to the end of the season, and if we make finals, I will stop the simulation. For this season, let's go with... We'll sign the 5 rookies. We'll go sign 5 rookies. Let's go 5-star attracting players. We got Nathan Davis. Maybe I just have to... I can't skip out in the calendar. I did that. All right. Recruiting is open for 29. We have a bunch of off-contract players. Jay Nicarima is off. Jaden Sewer, 80 rated, only 21. Jordan Kahu, is he off contract? No. Oh, I want Kahu long term though. I do want Kahu long term. I'm Sewer, sorry, not Kahu. Can he stay for 2 more years? Let's go, baby. Let's go. All right. Because we're a 5'8" better than Jay Nicarima. We can get Cody. Let's get Cameron Munster. We have to get Cameron Munster. We have to. We have to get Cameron Munster. We have to get Cameron Munster. There we go. We got Cameron Munster. We had to. We just had to, boys. We had to. So let's get a second rower. Let's just go. Let's get James Fisher-Harris. Hi, Michelle. Hey. Oh no, isn't it Jet? Maybe I'm. Maybe I'm living in the past, but I thought it was a Jet. Alright, let's get James Fisher-Harris. Not get Johnston. Let's get Josh Adokar. Let's get Joshua Adokar. Hell yeah. We have 400k left over, and let's just go ahead and let's sign a lock. Let's sign a lock. With our money left over, let's get Cameron Smith. Let's just get the best lock we can for a year, eh? We did make the finals for the first time. The Dolphins made the finals, and we just squeezed into the top 8. The Dolphins, 16th. We moved up the ladder, and now we're playing finals football. Hell yeah. And we pick up our first finals win. Ah, we lost to Manly. We'll sign another star player. And let's simulate ahead, because this roster is building nicely. Cameron Munster is our only superstar. Adding another one would be great. But yeah, we're building some sort of team here. I reckon we could push for top 4 this season. We snuck into the 8. Let's see if we can push into the top 4. We have 21 out of contract players. Oh my god. We can get Tommy Turbo instead of Dylan Edwards. We get Tom Trebojevic instead of Dylan Edwards. We can get Greg Inglis, but Tom is the logical option here. Ladies and gentlemen, it only makes sense that we grab Tommy Turbo. No, he stayed loyal. I'm happy to keep Edwards just for a year, though. I'll just keep him for a year. Yeah, let's go get Nick Kotrick. That's a shout. Will he sign for a lot less, though? Let's try and snag him long term. Let's go. Free agency was last year. Let's just keep Kyle for 1 year. We'll keep him for 1 year. No, not Tyler Randall. Danny Levi. Way too much. We'll keep Remus Smith then. We'll keep Remus Smith as our backup winger. Let's get Jai Arrow. That makes sense. Let's get Jai Arrow for 3 years. I'm gonna get Curtis Sirinen. 480. We'll keep him for 2 years, and when him and Fisher-Harris come off together, we'll just keep Matt Lodge for a year. We'll keep Matt Lodge for a year. Why not? We may as well, eh? We may as well. I mean, what's the harm in it? Alright. But we even need to use those guys. We currently sit in 7th spot. Let's go to the end of the season and see how we did. Alright, end of the year. Sit outside the top 8. We are tied with Manly, only 4 points in it. And we get the win. Are we in the finals? We are in back-to-back seasons playing finals football. We pick up a 2-point win. Going up against the Roosters, who we just beat. Another huge win. We're in the prelim up against Melbourne. We win. We're in our first grand final. We are in our first grand final. Going up against the Sharks. Let's play it, boys. Let's play it. Flanagan, Munster, Paulo, Lawton, Osif Solomona. Let's leave him as our captain, why not? Suarez our backup, second rower. Should we play Olam? No, let's not play Olam. We're in our first grand final, boys. It didn't take long, did it? Did not take long at all. Do we have a backup, like, guy to play hook or something? Bloody hell, Olam can do it. Olam can do it. Alright, Nelson's Koza goal kicker. And then Munster's obviously our number 1 playmaking option. Alright. Let's go, boys. It only took a few seasons. Let's see if we can win the grand final straight away. Hey? This would be unreal.
Hello, fantastic to have your company. It's another rugby league decider. It's between the Redcliffe Dolphins and the Cronulla Sharks. I'm Andrew Voss, and with me, as always, Eddie Hemmings. Conditions absolutely perfect for this match.
I can't wait for this. Both sides love to run the football, even from their own half. Neither team is afraid of taking risks and backing their own ability. Don't be surprised to see a try-scoring festival here. It's going to be a great advert for rugby league.
And I can guarantee you that Eddie is excited. He's got the tie loosened, he's had a crumpet, he's had a cup of tea, he's ready, we're all ready. Yep, been quite a
So, the national anthem is sung as we are ready. It didn't take us long to be in the grand final. I thought this was going to be lucky if we were able to win it inside the 10 years, but we continue to improve every single season of this rebuild. And we just signed a bunch of players too, and it might not even matter, because here we go. We're in the GF. He goes down the throat of Chad Townsend. He gives it to Fafita, a man who we almost signed a couple years ago. 15 out. Townsend drops back ready for the kick. Put pressure on him, and we will get the changeover. Let's see how we go. Funnigan, he was our first ever signing. And he's going to dunk it underneath for Barr. Another one we signed in season 1. Flanagan. He finds open pasture. Just gets sort of punched, but he's our main man. Cameron Munster in his first season. Can he lead this team to a GF in his first year? He pops up for Fisher Harris. And we get a set restart from it. Munster goes out wide. We have the 2-on-1, but Roberts get bulldozed in the touch. But if you're watching this on YouTube afterwards, let me know. Who do you want me to rebuild next as Barr runs down the sideline? Here we go. Cheers, DC fan. Nelson sends it to Munster. Creates 2-on-1. Goes to Roberts. He gets on the outside to Josh Adokar. Bro, that is the fastest. That's the fastest side of the competition. The Fox and Josh Adokar. Oh, we've been whacked. We've been whacked and Edwards picks it up. But Dylan Edwards runs him down. Can you rebuild the Warriors? Sure thing, Daniel. Sure thing. Last tackle. Nearly a quarter of the way through this grand final. It goes to Townsend. And Munster rushes out on the line to put the pressure on him. And we're going to have the ball inside our own 10-metre line. Munster. He's going to take a hit up, but he breaks straight through. He's got Nelson on his inside. No, why did he go there? A terrible pass to Cameron Munster puts us right back under pressure. And Fafita, the biggest hole of all times there. He gets through, offloads it to Moylan, who breaks a tackle and scores. And that is the first try we've conceded. All came off the back of a moment of brilliance that turned into a moment Cameron Munster would like to forget. And just like that, Appy Coruscant's the one doing the kicking. And on the stroke of quarter time, the Sharks taking an inverted try lead. Matty Lodge, his first touch of the game. He's going to try and power his way through. We get a quick play the ball. Not as quick as we would like. But he goes Munster. He goes for the Jet, can't get it on to the Fox. Frey goes to Flanagan. Munster, he gives it to Flanagan. On the inside to Lodge, it's rebounded, and we get another set restart. If this was 2021. And here we go, Matty Lodge straightens up. DCE fan asked if there will be collabs soon. Mate, me and Luke, we'll be doing something, don't you worry. But Munster, no, why didn't he go to the Jet? It should have gone to Jimmy the Jet. That's a shame. Munster, can he straighten the attack here? He gets bulldozed in the process. We go to Fisher Harris. He can't steamroll his way over, but let's see if he can make a play here. Munster goes to Edwards. He goes long. We have the 3-on-2. Kahu breaks a tackle. And the 2-on-1 works out for him. He doesn't even need a pass. And a beautiful play that starts with Munster, goes through the hands of our main players, ends up in Kahu's. Doesn't need Davis, does it himself, breaks the tackle. And there we go. Kahu, after scoring the try, has a chance to tie this game. And he does. 6-all with 10 to go in the half. Can we snag another one? Flanagan sucks in. Jaden Sewer straight through. And he's got pace. He's got pace. Can't get the offload away.
Brought to ground close to the sideline.
Only probably our last set before half time. Flanagan is looking for Munster. A bit sideways. and we can't get it through the hands. Can we make use of this 3-on-2 play here? Munster straight through. Offloads it to the Fox. The Fox. Fisher Harris, he's tied, but there's a gap, and they don't move on their line, and we score the set off the kickoff. Oh, here we go. He's created the overlap too. Nathan Davis. Oh, he can't streak down the sideline. Can Flanagan kick it for? No, Munster. Munster wants the 40-20. Can we kick it off the left foot? It's not got the best angle on it, and it is rolling dead. Now Munster, a bit of sideways cheese. He gets around for feeder, and there's no one there stopping. No one there to stop him from getting to the try line. Could there be a chance for a kick in behind here? Flanagan puts in the kick. I think he's offside. He's not! Because of the ricochet, all of a sudden he's not. And that is probably a massive rugby life 4 glitch. But Jaden Sewer has put maybe the grand final out of reach for the Sharks. We are going to win our first GF. And considering season 1 was kind of a write-off, it did not take us long to win a comp. It did not take us very long to win a comp at all. But I will be definitely at least playing Supercoach with some of the boys privately as Catewell goes straight through. He breaks the tackle of 2 and gets the offload away. And we are under the pump. A try here for Cronulla would make things real interesting. Pryor steamrolls 5 metres out. They're going to go forwards again. Big Fafita's onto it. Fisher Harris. And I think that's Flanagan, is it? Do well to hold him up. Moylan and Townsend are both there. Olam's run out of the line. It's come back. It's off. Pryor's pushing. And we hold him up. It takes 3 of them. It took 3 of the lads, but they hold him up. Flanagan goes. Not to Munster. Last tackle. Munster's back though. Do we add insult to injury? And we've missed it. Munster's missed it. Munster's missed it. What are you doing? What are you doing, Cameron?
Townsend. He's held there. Right, he's tackle 1.
All right, the final play. Graham breaks 1. Just take the tackle, son. The Dolphins are the NRL premiers. The boys are celebrating.
What did you think of that match?
What an achievement. In the Fish GF, the Fish Grand Final between the Sharks and the Dolphins.
It was a really good game of rugby league.
But we are going to walk away with the premiership. It was a consistent uprise from the wooden spoon with no wins in season 1, season 0 more likely. 2, finishing outside the 8, to finishing in the 8, then barely making the finals, going on to win the premiership. We built a team, and we did it without really any superstars. We just built a team of guns. Cameron Munster walks away as the Clive Churchill medalist. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching this stream or the video if you are watching it after YouTube. If you're in the chat right now, or if you are in that comment section of the video, make sure you guys get involved and let me know what team you want to see me rebuild next. Smash that like button, guys, and subscribe if you haven't already. This is going to be such a big year in 2022 because we've got a new footy game coming right around the corner. And obviously the season, it's been hectic. Cheers to everyone from Xavier to Rice to DCE fans to Nate to Mitch to Xavier. I think I said that. Cheers to everyone who tuned into the live stream. Thanks to everyone who's watching the YouTube video right now in the future. But yeah, it didn't take long. The Dolphins are the first team we have rebuilt and built, whichever one I want to say it, into the premiers.